Hey, are you excited about your new baby brother?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Little Johnny.
Little Johnny? What's his middle name? Do you know it? Clark.
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 Little Clark.
Johnny Clark Hollenbeck.
Like Superman.
Do you need a new diaper? Okay, I'll switch you. Go lay down. Here's the new little one. Asleep. Oh, he's just a week old right now. Looking the best I have at 1 week postpartum, maybe even better than with my first. Obviously, still extra skin, but the fact that I have any definition right now, I will take. With Christmas, I did not start running right away because we had a lot of activities. We literally left the hospital and then went to the Airbnb we were having our Christmas celebration at. So it's been a whirlwind, to say the least.
Back up.
James, get out of
I'm going to the toilet, but not that it but make a video. Yeah, take one down, but wait a moment.
Driving over to the storage unit right now because it's I'm doing it alone because the car is packed full, but it is raining, so this will be interesting because it's pretty muddy there. It's just gravel, so it gets kind of muddy. So we'll see how this all goes, but I'm glad to have the house semi back in order. I need to move some furniture, and I do want to get rid of some furniture, but I have emotional attachments to some of it. Here's all the containers and a car seat I gotta wash, but here we go. Let's get this going. Did they tell you when his medicine would be done?
20 minutes.
Had a feeding intermission for the baby because that's what you do when you got a newborn, right? You feed him all the time. And then as soon as I start talking, a baby is talking, which it's one reason why I stopped vlogging as much this past year is because someone's always talking with 4 kids around now. And with 3 kids, there was someone always talking. But man, I love putting up Christmas. I love having a house full of festive Christmas decor. But I hate putting it away. Kids don't get to play their tablets often, but when I need to do something, they come in handy. And here you are picking your nose, Robbie. Careful. It is the next day. I failed terribly at vlogging yesterday. Why? Because I was trying to get a lot done because I just wanted the house to be put together. But I did get all my Christmas down, did do almost all of our laundry. We're doing our last loads right now for the weekend. And then we're done, which is great. It's always nice to not have laundry when you have a newborn. Sorry. I was trying to see. It looked a little blurry. I've had some trouble with this camera and blurriness. So now it is 9:30 at night. We're trying to get the kids to sleep. Eric's up there with them. They've been all off their schedule for the last week. I'm eating our last of this delicious Christmas pie that we have. And I'm eating the last of it because I don't want sugar in the house anymore. Because today woke up, I am 154, which is the lowest I've ever been 1 week postpartum. So that's great. But I want to get down to 134, so that's 20 pounds, and I want to do that by March 10th. So I'm over here. I have my little goals journal that I'm going to write down the goals that my husband and I have been talking about that we want for next year. But I also want to plan out my workouts. Today was the first day that I had ran since having the baby. It's 1 week postpartum, which I know doctors would tell you don't do that, but I have done that with all my kids, and I've been fine. It really just happens to, it really just goes off of what is your base level fitness? Did you keep up running? Did you keep up your exercises during pregnancy? And I mean, I felt great. I actually feel better today than I have felt. I could use the bathroom today, which if you've had a baby, you know, after you've had an epidural, which I've had an epidural with all my kids, it's hard to use the bathroom and feel comfortable pooping. It's just not pleasant. So running helped get things a little more regular down there. I felt more energized today. It felt really, really good. Now I have been getting about 7,000, 8,000 steps in every day without running, just from walking around, cleaning the house, and doing all the things you have to do with a newborn, like constantly changing diapers and feeding him and getting him in and out of pack and play. We have his pack and play right here right there in the living room, so it's right next to us. That's where he spends a lot of his time because he has to be safe from his brothers. But I just hadn't, done exercises, so it's good to actually get exercise in and have it be intentional exercise. You know, I'm a person who can't go even more than like 2 to 3 days without exercising without feeling crazy. So the fact that it's been like a week and a couple days, because I ran not the day that I went into labor, but 2 days before. So it's been, you know, a week and a half basically since I've exercised. So it felt really good to get out today. Really, really good. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to make my training schedule. Today I did 3.5 miles. I probably will keep that up for at least the first week to 2 weeks. I did a 9:35 pace, so not slow. Like, that's actually one of my fastest times. That's with the Burley. I had Robbie with me. So I'm going to go through, plan this all out, and go from there. I think a plan is always a good way to start any sort of workout regimen. You might have some sort of plan in place. I think I might even make a digital workout plan. And if you guys want to join in and do like we keep track of each other's progress or something, we could even make a Facebook group. That'd be really, really cool, because I know it's kind of good timing because it's the beginning of the year. People have goals. Running is very popular. You know, I've been doing it for almost 2 decades now. And I have a lot of tips for new runners because I've been doing it a long, 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 long time, especially moms who want to run and do stroller running. That's my specialty. 5 years running now on this. You know, no pun intended there, but it is a pun. 5 years running. I've been doing stroller running, so I think I'm a good authority on it here. Okay, so it is now a day and a half later, because that is life right now. Things don't always go as planned. So yesterday was a good day. I did not run yesterday, though. I was all about kicking up and getting going. Did not run. We did go on walks, multiple walks as a family, so I got some sort of exercise in. And I did do a little bit of planning in my planner. But then I realized I don't want to plan out too much as far as like actual mileage goes, because if I am running, 3, 4, 5 miles and I'm feeling really good, I want to make sure that I can then pick it up and just do it without being like, oh, it's not following my plan. So like today I did 2.6 miles just because I was running late on time. The baby had to go to a weight check. So that happens. That's just a part of life, is you don't always have things planned. So I had here to run 4 miles. But I didn't do that. So, and like yesterday I said I was going to run 3.5 again. I didn't do that. So I'm like, I don't know if I like that. I'm crossing them off right now. I think what I should do is just record in my journal how much I ran and just run. Because last year when I did my 66-day challenge of running for 66 days straight, trying to get that built up, I didn't care what my mileage was as long as I got the run in. And that was great because I actually continued to do it and like made the challenge work for myself. And I lost like 7 pounds without trying during that. So if I can do that, now that, I have about 15 to 20 pounds to lose, I think I'll lose all the weight by my birthday pretty dang easily. My birthday's March 10th, so that is the goal. If you watched one of my previous videos, I talk about how by the time I'm 30, I turn 30 on March 10th, I want to be back down to about 135 to 140. That's my good range. When I'm like a little bit below 135, I'd say that's my race pace. That's when I'm really getting in shape to do races. So that's why I have this plan out. The one thing I need to look up today is which half marathon I want to run. There's one in Springfield in April that I think might be my half marathon that I run. I need to have some sort of goal like that in mind. And Eric also said he'd run it with me, so I need to sign him up too. And I have some family that lives not too far from Springfield. One of my brothers lives pretty close, about 30 minutes away. So it could be a nice day to have a run there. And then I also just want to do some 13.1 mile runs on my own on the bike trails we have around here, and maybe even use a stroller to just see what that's like. And just test it out, have fun. Running's supposed to be fun. I don't want to stress myself out about this. Main thing I'm trying to get out of this is detox of sugar. The last 2 weeks or week and a half since I had Johnny, I've eaten so much sugar because it's been the holidays. And when I was pregnant, I really couldn't eat sugar. So I think I kind of went overboard because I was like, oh yeah, now I can eat sugar because I'm not pregnant. And it doesn't make me feel sick. So I have to detox from sugar, and I need to just get back on the high protein, low carb, and medium fat diet. That's what my body works the best for. Not everyone's going to be the same. We all bio-individuality about what diets work, what makes our bodies run right. For me, high protein is always number one. And carbs really don't make me feel good, so I try to stick away from too many carbs. Maybe you love carbs and they really function well for your body. They just don't for me, whether they're clean carbs or dirty carbs. It's just not my best energy source. So protein is usually where I get most of my nourishment in for the day, and then fats. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. That is where I'm at. I guess I could do one more body update because I have lost a couple pounds since my last one. Here we are. We are a week and a half postpartum, and I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I think we're looking pretty good here. As of today, I'm 152, so that gives me about 15 to 17 pounds to lose to get in my little goal range weight. So I think I can do it. That's not that unachievable of a goal. I have more than 2 months. I really think it's going to happen. And it's just about mindset. I know it's going to happen because I'm going to make it happen. So that's where we're at, guys. If you want to follow along my journey, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, let me know if you want to do some sort of community where we all talk, and maybe have a Facebook page or something where we can encourage each other daily about, let's stay to our goals for 2025 and let's, you know, make it happen. Let's just make fitness happen this year because it's so important to our lives. And I think we tend to forget about it while we're wrapped up in the other million things that we have going on in our lives. If you can be mentally tough with fitness, I really think you can accomplish anything, because fitness is one of the biggest feats that we can do as humans, and how fit you are does affect how your mind works. So I am all for setting those very hairy, ambitious goals and reaching them. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.